Today I want to dedicate a video to our garden. I wanted to share what this garden meant to us and some of the lessons we learned along the way. It was our very first thing that we built and changed when we moved into this house. We knew we wanted a space that would turn our urban backyard into a green and inviting area, one where our daughter would learn the importance of soil and nutrients, and a space that would nourish us throughout the year. There were many firsts for me in this garden, and for that I'm so thankful. My husband and I built the long raised bed and repurposed the shipping crates to create our garden space, which I find very important because you don't need anything fancy to grow your own food. You can use planters, repurpose recycling bins, make your own wooden planters or raised beds, build your own trellis systems, and so much more. Each year, I dedicated my time to learning about new plants and vegetables. Our first year was dedicated to our winter staples, the only plants I knew how to grow, for salsa and tomatoes. Our second year, I tried to branch out with vegetables I knew we frequently ate, but many of them didn't make it because of pests, lack of knowledge or experience, and other causes. I didn't let that stop me this year. With each seedling that was eaten or didn't make it, I planted 3 more. I would dedicate time to going out and removing the slugs or other pests to save my seedlings and garden. We wanted to reuse resources we had on hand, like utilizing our straw from a previous project. However, we later learned that slugs thrive in that very same wet straw, so we had to alter our watering times and watering methods. We repurposed old hoses into misters for the garden. I still can't figure out how to have a bountiful potato harvest, but one day I will. This past year, I wanted to dedicate our garden to learning flowers. I wanted our garden to be a thriving community, so I'm learning everything I can about the art of horticulture. Horticulture is the art or practice of garden cultivation and management, but it goes further than that. It's about the art of producing food, medicinal ingredients, comfort, ornamental growth, learning how to create a thriving garden that not only grows food, but flowers, fruits, nuts, herbs, all in an inviting way, like a forest garden, one full of resources that thrive within each other. Our city was a butterfly, bee, and bird sanctuary, and we wanted to do our part in saving the pollinators. Not only does this help bring back pollinators to the community, but the more flowers that are pollinated in a garden, the more produce that is created. So although we are leaving all of this behind, besides the zucchini I snagged for the first week, I know it will be used to nurture someone else. And we have big plans for our new space too. Having a whole additional acre, we want to build the most mystical garden. I want it to include a kid-safe area for play, discovery, and education. Sensory paths, sun catchers hanging in the trellises. I want to even grow more food for our cold storage, but also to learn about propagation and how to share our produce with the community. I want to use our garden as a space that not only nourishes our family, but our neighbors and our community. I want it to serve as a place to relax for us and our guests, and a place to imagine for our kids and their friends. Studies even show that playing outside in the soil boosts the immune system, among the many other benefits. I also don't want to have to worry about whether there will be a food shortage or whether the ingredients we bring home are safe, because they will all be grown from our own garden, by family, for family. Although it is sad to leave such a treasured piece of our life behind, I am excited for our next step and our new space to grow in. We may have gotten here too late to start our garden, but that doesn't stop me from being able to prepare our soil and get it ready for the next year. I love to collect our kitchen scraps into our bokashi compost bin. One of the many reasons I love bokashi was because we never had a large area to keep a compost bin, so something small that could be kept under the kitchen sink was absolutely perfect. And I know what you're thinking, why would I want to keep my compost inside the house? I promise you, you could not smell the bokashi bin. Because of the bran that you pour into it, it breaks all of the nutrients down, and it even makes compost tea that you can use right away.